What is up, guys? Today at Blade HQ, we are at Blade Show 2017 with Mr. Eric Glesser. Eric, who do you represent?
Spyderco.
Spyderco, and what are we looking at today?
Some cool new knives.
Cool new stuff.
Cool new stuff. American-made stuff. I'm happy.
This
about
is all
that.
American-made.
All
stuff.
American-made.
That is awesome.
Yep.
Let's jump into it. Let's get straight to it.
This one's gonna hit the market first.
Okay, when does it hit the market?
Next.
What's it called?
Shaman.
Shaman.
Shaman. It's kind of a family member of the native. It's a little bit bigger than a native and inspired originally. Yes, please. Years in the working. Wow. We've got at least 5 years into that.
That's awesome. Shaman spelled S-H-A-M-A-N?
Yep.
That's a good name.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful name. That's a beautiful name. Okay, tell me about it. What's great about it?
I do like the design. If you look at the handle, the way the handle fits your hand, it's got a nice guard in the front, and the guard is further down than the rest of the handle. So you're not going to slide up on this. It's going to feel great in the hand, nice secure grip. It's got a generous handle so that you can also hold it all the way back. Nice little curve in the back for that palm if you want to reach out and have a longer throw.
Yeah.
Then the tall saber is what I'm really happy about too. This is going to be a very strong blade, but it's going to perform very well, like a full flat but strength of a very strong knife. So you have this nice tall saber with that little triangle that comes out with that perfect bevel.
That's a thick stock too.
It is. That's the next thing I'm really excited about. It's a thick stock, high saber. So if you're going to go out and chop with this or penetrate and really use it toughly, it's ready to run into the cage match and battle.
It looks like it, and it feels like it too.
It's got the backspacer, compression lock, nested, lots of strength, 3D.
Now, is it a G10?
G10.
Okay, because it doesn't have a ton of texture.
No, we went with kind of a rougher. We're not looking for really silky smooth and slip out of the hand, but we're also looking for smooth so that you can use it all day long.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of a nice balance of the two.
I think you've hit the sweet spot there, and it's 4-way reversible pocket clip, right?
Yep. It's got a bigger pivot. Now the head is about as big as we could get with that 4-way platformed clip, but the center is also very good, that central pivot through. We really wanted a very strong pivot stop pin combination, so for hard use work, this is going to go to town.
Love it.
It will compete.
Love it. And it's S30V.
S30V out of the chute, yeah. Nice. But there'll be more to come, especially in the U.S. facility.
You got plans, and this is USA made,
USA made.
All four of them on the table today are USA made. This is a big knife.
It's a beast.
I see you've gone for a little bit of weight reduction on the inside. A little bit of milling in there.
Yep, skeletonized liner.
Skeletonized, yep.
Yeah, nice hourglass clip. And like I said, the platform of the screws are a little bit further out so that you get a better mount.
Yeah.
A large lanyard so it can get a good tie to
Love it. Okay, so let me ask you this. This is kind of an R&D question for you. Why 5 years? Why does it take 5 years to bring a knife like this to market? And I don't need all the juicy details, but like on a
usually on a knife like this, the challenges with this were design, and it doesn't seem like it, but getting it to work, opening and closing, and pocket carry, and the strength, and getting all the fundamentals of that design. We move a little bit there, a little bit here. There's a lot of prototypes are made on this to refine it down.
That's awesome.
Also the mechanics, the lock, a lot went into that. On this one, mostly design.
So it's not, the process is not, let's put a compression lock, G10 and S30V. There's more than that.
The first ones had Reeve integral locks.
Wow.
And
that's a long way from that.
It is. We did a lot of testing with Reeve integral locks, titanium on the front, or titanium on the back, and G10 on the front, and doing that combination. And then after testing and doing new prototypes, and we settled on the compression lock.
Love it.
It is a nice balance.
It's called the Shaman.
The Shaman.
Awesome. And when does it hit the market?
I'm hoping within 90 days. There's blades pumping through the factory right now.
That's awesome. Yep. Okay, what's next on the table here,
Okay,
Eric?
This one is the little native, and so it's almost kind of the same family. Inspired by the native, we've gone with a 2.5-inch blade, and for a lot of people, the 2.5 inches is that perfect ideal size. The Dragonfly is a good comparison.
And I love the Dragonfly.
Yeah, and the market over the years, it's been a really good size for us. And so this is almost the same size as the Dragonfly, 2.5-inch blade. We're going to hit it with the market with a compression lock first, with a wire clip. This one doesn't have the lanyard because it's just a prototype I have on me. these do have the lanyard. So you can tell that these designs are a little different than this one. But by the end of the year, we'll have the compression lock, wired clip, lanyard hole. And then first quarter of next year, we're looking at the back lock and the slip joint. And we're going to do
awesome.
all 3 variations.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Have you ever done a compression lock on a knife this small?
Ooh, I'm sure we have. We did the salsa.
Okay.
We have a Reinhold Rhino that's coming soon.
Okay.
That'll be hopefully this year.
Because it seems like you usually use compression locks on knives that are a little bit bigger.
Well, you're getting it down to a tight spot.
Yeah.
You know, with a compression lock, you're putting a piece of metal between the pivot and this pin. And that's what is the compression lock. That's what makes it so strong, is that metal between the 2 pins. And so the smaller you get, the smaller that metal is.
Nice.
And so the requirements on small knives get tough.
Get tough.
Can it fit in your hand?
Sure.
You know, your hand
Sure.
doesn't shrink.
Yeah.
And so
That's a beautiful piece.
I'm excited about both of these.
Okay, so this is you got compression lock, slip joint.
So this is the mid-back lock, and this
Mid-back
one
lock.
has the full back spacer.
That's awesome.
Feels so nice in the hand.
That's
it's got
awesome.
a great self-close, clicks into place, hourglass clip. You know,
Making
with
me
this,
hungry.
I know. And this one, with the wire clip and the open back.
Yeah.
I mean, these are different knives completely.
Yeah,
and when
absolutely.
you carry them both, they're different breeds.
So
and that's why we couldn't settle on one.
So you're telling me I got to collect them? I got to have one of each?
I carry them all, you know me.
That's awesome. Eric, thank you. One last thing for you guys. Now, you guys, if you're watching at home, you're probably not here at Blade Show. Every year at Blade Show, is this accurate? Just about every year you have a pin.
Well over a decade. Probably
Well over a decade.
Couple decades now.
They give out these Spyderco pins, and just a lapel pin. We're going to give one to you guys in the comments. Tell us what Spyderco is your very favorite. But wait, there's more. Spyderco gummies.
Yep.
This is hilarious. I love it. So, leave us a comment. We'll pick somebody from the comments to win the pin and the gummy. We'll ship it out to you. Eric, as always, thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Thanks for the support.
Thanks, guys.